The evening message from the Narok Senator Ledama Olekina has sent shockwaves in Kenya. Welcome to Kenya Lens Media, where we give you news updates as they break, and kindly, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Now, Narok Senator Ledama Olekina is now urging caution in interpreting divisions within the Orange Democratic Movement, warning that the party's internal tensions should not be judged by public statements alone, but by the deeper interests and also forces behind its most vocal factions. The senator's remarks, made on April 27, 2026, come at a time of visible and growing disagreements within the party as rival voices compete for influence and also direction, especially after the Linda Mwananchi held a successful massive rally in Kisumu. The latest comments by the Senator Ledama Olekina add to an already complex and evolving situation within the Orange Democratic Movement, and in his statement on social media, Ledama Olekina said, "The division in ODM should not be judged by noise alone, and the real interests and owners behind the loudest camp must be first understood." That is the statement he wrote on his social media handles. Now, at the center of his message is a call for restraint, and is urging both party members and public to look beyond what is being said loudly and publicly, and instead is asking for a deeper examination of the motivations, alliances and interests shaping the current political moment inside the party. His warning suggests that the most visible voices may not always present the full picture, and that the real dynamics may be less obvious, operating behind the scenes. This comes as tensions within ODM have become increasingly visible in recent weeks. Different leaders have taken clear and sometimes opposing positions on the future of the party, and the disagreements are not only about leadership but also about direction, identity, and influence. Among the most prominent voices in the unfolding situation is Siaya Governor James Orengo. He has recently taken a more assertive role in party affairs, and during a political address in Kisumu, he presented himself as a leader aligned directly with the people, and his positioning has drawn attention across the political landscape, and Governor Orengo has also raised concerns about the current state of the party. He has suggested that some elements within the leadership may be weakening ODM, and he has further warned that the party risks drifting away from the ideals associated with its long-time figurehead Raila Odinga. These remarks have resonated with a section of leaders and supporters, and they have also sparked strong reactions from others within the party. And Governor Orengo has aligned himself with the Linda Mwananchi faction, and this group has been active across the country, holding rallies and also mobilizing support. At one such gathering in Vihiga County, support for Orengo's position became more visible. Senior leaders including Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna and Vihiga Senator Godfrey Ososi publicly backed his leadership approach, and the endorsement marked a clear moment in the unfolding divisions. It signaled that the internal debate within ODM is not isolated to one or two voices, and instead it reflects a broader conversation among leaders about the party's future. However, not all leaders agree with his direction. Alegu Usonga Member of Parliament Samuel Atandi has taken a different position. He has called for restraint and also respect for established party structures, and he has emphasized that the leadership declaration should follow formal processes. His remarks highlight concerns about maintaining order and unity within the party. They also reflect a view that internal disagreements should be managed within existing frameworks, and adding to the debate is the position taken by Oburu Oginga. He has strongly rejected claims that challenge the current leadership arrangement, and he maintains that his mandate is legitimate and grounded in the party's established systems. He has also made it clear that leadership cannot be self-declared outside those structures. His response underscores the seriousness of the current moment. It shows that the disagreements are not only political but also institutional. They touch on how leadership is defined, recognized, and also exercised within the party. As these positions continue to unfold, Ledama Olekina's message introduces another perspective. He is not directly aligning one side or the other. Instead, is focusing on the nature of the debate itself. His concern is that the loudest voices may overshadow deeper realities, and is calling for careful analysis rather than quick conclusions. And this approach reflects a broad understanding of political dynamics. It acknowledges that public statements are only one part of larger process, and behind them may be networks of support, strategic interests, and also long-standing rivalries. The reference to deeper interests also points to questions about influence. Who is shaping the current direction of the party? Who stands to gain from the ongoing divisions? And how do these dynamics affect the party's future? These are the questions that Senator Olekina is urging observers to consider, and the timing of these developments is also significant. ODM, a party with a history spanning more than 2 decades, has played a central role in Kenya's political landscape. It has been a key platform for opposition politics and a national debate. And internal stability within such a party carries implications beyond its membership. It affects the alliances, governance, and also broader political environment. The current tensions come at a time when political alignments in the country continue to evolve, and parties are redefining their roles, leaders are repositioning themselves, and new questions are emerging about identity and direction. Within this context, the debate inside ODM takes an added importance. It is not only about leadership, it is also about the party's place in the national conversation. Governor Rengo's earlier warnings about identity reflect this concern. He has indicated that the party must remain strong and also independent. He has cautioned against becoming a secondary player in a broader political arrangement. And these remarks speak to a desire to preserve the party's original vision. And at the same time, differing views within the party suggested that there is no single agreement on how to achieve that goal. Some leaders emphasize reform and renewal, others stress continuity and adherence to established systems, and the differences are now playing out in public. For supporters and observers, the situation presents a complex picture. There is visible disagreement, but there is also an ongoing process of negotiation and also positioning. And the challenge lies in understanding what these developments mean in the long term. And Senator Olekina's call for deeper scrutiny may shape how this understanding evolves. By shifting focus from noise to substance, he is encouraging more measured approach, and one that looks beyond immediate statements and considers underlying factors. As events continue to unfold, the internal dynamics of ODM will remain under close watch. The positions taken by key leaders will influence not only the party's direction but also the role of national politics. The coming period may bring further clarity, or it may deepen the existing debate. What remains clear is that the party is at a moment of reflection and potential change, and that the voices within it are shaping the process in real time. In the middle of rising voices and competing claims, the future of ODM may not be divided, and rather may not be decided by those who speak the loudest, but the forces that speak the least. That is according to Ledama Olekina. If you are new here, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.